position. So nothing's changed. We put in our De La Riva hook. We switch to an underhook De La Riva. We get the collar grip. Then we use our foot as a distance maker. And then from there, we talked about getting to the Jenga position, the pull, and then redirecting, creating a weight shift. We're getting Carl's weight on his two hands on his far leg. This allows me now to bring my foot inside and switch to the Jenga post position. Okay, so we can transition to X guard, we can look at different guards from the inside space, but Carl's two hands are propped on the mat and his right arm is vulnerable. Okay, so our first attack is the triangle choke from this position. The foot that's in his butt, I'm going to bring it across and try to find Carl's far shoulder, his left shoulder. From that position, I'm going to bring my knee to the inside and physically lift my hips. So I'm filling the space underneath Carl's armpit. I'm going to find the head, and then he just drop into the triangle choke. If you've been here for Donner's triangle system, you know how to finish from here. Cut an angle, get perpendicular, get my lower back off the mat. Again. So from De La Riva, and then we took out the negatives from the De La Riva by controlling that inside space and finding my shield. Finding the collar grip, we talked about how that was the best grip. I can now start moving Carl. I create a weight shift, so I make the hook, and then from there I redirect him and put the weight on the far leg and the hands. Then we switch to that Jenga position we talked about. Notice the way this foot's still off the mat. So if there's an open elbow on the right arm, and it will be because he's posted, okay, this foot that's in his foot is going to come out. And again, I'm trying to find that shoulder. I just put the sole of my foot on the shoulder, and this is the detail. I keep the grip with my left hand, and I take my knee from being in line with Carl's right leg, and I lift my hips and fill that space. Find the head, and now we're going to try the triangle position. Okay. Arms across. So when we were playing Donner's system, we didn't really care, but if it's across, I'm going to keep it across. Cut a slight angle, find my shin. Triangle. Okay. Again, turn on that. So, De La Riva. We make my grips, collar grip, switching to our underhook De La Riva guard. Make the hook, create a weight shift, pull him forward, and then get the weight on his hands. Okay? From there, switching to the Jenga position. Puts on the hip, get inside position. Okay? All the weights on his hands, on his left leg. From there, I just take out the foot, the supporting leg, and I'm finding this shoulder. We'll look at it in the next move if that's not doable. Okay? And then I keep that grip, and now watch. As Carl's right foot hits the mat when I take my knee from the inside to the outside, I physically lift my hips. Find the head, I want my hips in his armpit, and then we just straight into triangle to that position. Arms across, so I'm going to be taking advantage of that. Not going into details of finishing the triangle, we've done all that before. Okay, right guys.